This is your last chance to really prepare for FIFA 23 Team of the Season. We really do not have long left until the 2-month long promo starts, and it is normally around 2 months. And that's 2 months of packed Team of the Seasons every single week, releasing 2 or 3. This will take us from May time all the way through to June, potentially even leading into July. It will be very close. And it's at that point in which EA will start to advertise EA Sports FC, even though they have already put an announcement out. But what I mean is that is the point in which they will announce the reveal trailers or push the trailers as well as gameplay. And they have already announced this themselves. So with it being such a long promo, it makes sense to prepare. But before we do get into the video, if you really do want to take advantage of Team of the Season, then there is no better place than SkyCoach. SkyCoach offers cheap, fast and reliable FIFA 23 coins so that you can spend less time hoping and praying that you'll get something good within packs after using FIFA points, and more time using the coins on what it is exactly you want to use them for. If you want to build your dream team, go ahead and do it. If you do want to open as many packs as possible, then you can do that as well, except for a fraction of the price of buying FIFA points. So if you're interested, there is a link in the description down below, and if you use Fnatic at checkout, you'll also get 10% discount.
Nice.
At the time of recording this video, there is no announcement date. There may be by the time that this video releases, but either way, we know that we're close because EA releases it at a similar time every single year. And not to mention, it's Team of the Season. It's always going to be towards the end of the season. And because of what we mentioned earlier with EA Sports FC, with that being revealed within June, and EA have already announced that that is the time in which we should expect more news, EA would like to finish Team of the Season so that they can milk that for as much as possible before announcing the next game in order to milk that as much as possible as well. So they're on a very tight schedule and we know we're close. And of course, with this, I do need to highlight that within previous videos, we have talked about how to prepare, but now that we are getting so close, there's some things which are slightly different. For example, you can still sell your team. There will still be a dip within the market, but you're not going to benefit as much than if you sold your team about a month, maybe even 2 months ago. And just to show you what I mean, if you did have Mbappe, 91 rated rare gold, none of his special cards, none of his informs, just his regular rare gold card. On the 1st of March 2023, he was valued just over 800,000 coins on cross-platform and around 1 million coins on PC. If you sold at that time, you could buy him back and have around 300 to 400k left over, as now he is valued at around 500k on both Xbox and PlayStation, and he's valued at around 600k on PC. If you sold him back during that time and then bought him now, you'll have coins left over. In fact, you could look away from Mbappe and just look at a completely different player who's probably going to be higher rated, maybe slightly better within game, and you can use those for a similar price. Now, of course, you can still sell your team and there will still be a decline within the market. It will still go down, especially when people are finally opening all the packs that they've saved and using FIFA points. The market will still go down. It's just not as much as what's already happened. So if you are looking to prepare now, what can you really do? And it comes down to 2 main priorities that you must have. The first one is getting packs, and the second one, which is probably more important, is getting coins. Let's cover getting packs first. You can still stack as many packs as possible, it's just now because you have less time, it does mean that likely you're going to get less packs. It's still worth going through your games. This is Division Rivals, the Champions Playoffs, the FUT Champions Final, maybe going into squad battles, all where you can grind packs for free. It's still worth going through your objectives and even playing friendlies in order for you to complete certain challenges in order for you to stack even more packs. And it's worth using any of your untradeable players you have within your club and using them within squad builder challenges. If you are someone that has either bought coins or you're looking to buy FIFA points, you can do that now. But don't just go and sit on them until Team of the Season. It's worth using some of them on FUT Draft, whether that be single player or online. The good thing about FUT Draft is it does cost 15,000 or 300 FIFA points to enter, but even if you get knocked out within the first round, you should have pack rewards which equal up to 15,000 coins or 300 FIFA points. Now that doesn't mean that you're going to be able to make 15,000 coins. It means that you're going to get a reward which is worth that amount, but you may get slightly less. Of course, this will probably be a mix of gold as well as silver packs. And the silver packs tend to be more profitable than the gold packs themselves. But that's if you do go out within the first round. If you're a confident player, I recommend going to online, because if you can get to the final and win it, you're going to get a substantially better reward than if you were just to go and sit on those FIFA points and wait until Team of the Season was released. On the other hand, if you're not as confident, then you could just go into the single player draft. The single player draft is going to be slightly longer and tedious, but because you're selecting a difficulty, you should be able to get to the final every single time. And you will always be able to get a pack which is worth more than the initial investment that you put in. It's just not going to be as good as what you could get if you were able to play online, but still better than the initial investment. Now this is just a quick overview on how you can grind packs, but as said, it is still worth it. The weird thing with FIFA, and this can either be a great thing or a very annoying thing, is that packs, they come down to chance. That does mean that the more packs that you have, the higher chance that you have, but there's still no guarantee. There will be people that open hundreds of packs and get no Team of the Seasons. But on the other hand, there will be someone who opens 10 packs and are able to get some of the best Team of the Season players. This is just what happens when it comes down to chance. So with this, you need to be in it to win it. And I recommend trying to build up packs before this promo kicks off. The second point was to build up as many coins as possible. Coins is the only guaranteed way in order for you to get a Team of the Season. Now, it's not as nice as being able to pack someone after putting in about 25,000 coins into a pack and being able to pack some of the highest rated players that are worth millions of coins. But building up your coin balance is a sure way in order for you to get some of these players into your club. Now, depending where you are on FIFA, the confidence you have with trading, and also how many coins you currently have, will depend on what type of trading method you should be going for. And unfortunately, this video, because we're trying to keep it 10-15 minutes long, I do not have time to go through every single trading method on top of everything else. But there are loads of methods which are currently available on this channel. We even have guides which show you how to go from 0 to 1,000,000 coins relatively quickly without there being any skill required. Those methods, they still work. The method that I'm using right now is the old Team of the Week. This is where I'll go back to some of the previous Team of the Weeks that were released. We're talking Team of the Week 1 up to 10, and I'm going through each player that was part of that team. I'll search them individually on FIFA and I'll compare their price. What I'm looking out for is a price difference. If I find someone who is currently worth 15,000 coins, but the next cheapest is 20,000 coins, I can buy that one which is listed at 15k, list them back onto the market at 19k so that I'm the cheapest. And once they sell, even after the 5% EA tax, I'm still able to make a decent amount of profit. Now, of course, the numbers that I've used with this one were just round numbers and easy to explain. And that doesn't show up every single time, but you'll be surprised on the amount of deals that you can get. And that's why I like it. It takes me about 30-40 minutes in order for me to go through multiple Team of the Weeks, and I'm able to get loads of deals. I'll list them for the next 24 hours and then come back the following day to do the exact same thing again. I'm at that stage of FIFA where I have been playing since the very beginning. I'm starting to feel a bit of burnout even before Team of the Season, and Team of the Season is normally my favorite time of the year, but I'm feeling slightly demotivated. That's why I like the lazy trading methods that require next to no time, but I'm able to make potentially thousands of coins on each player that I buy and sell. But as said, if you're not in a position where you can use this consistently, then there are loads of other trading methods that we have already gone through. And I recommend starting with them, building up your coin balance until you can keep on going through this and milk it as much as possible before Team of the Season is officially released. Unfortunately, we're at that stage as well where it's not really worth investing. Now, you can buy into certain players such as fodder in order for you to use them for SBCs. But before this, I was using a team of the week investing method where every single week when a new team was released, I'll buy into a couple players which currently were listed at the minimum, buy one of each and store them all to my club. And even though they didn't shoot up massively in price, they all gradually increased. Just look at Frankowski, for example. When he was first released, he was going for his minimum of 10,500 coins. You could not get him any lower than that price. I bought one of his card, stored it in my club, and just sat on. Every single week, I would do the same thing with new players. And gradually over time, even though they didn't shoot up massively, they did gradually increase. Frankowski is now worth about 14,000 coins, which gives me about a 40% increase on my initial investment. Now that isn't worth it by himself, 4,000 coins across 2 months. But we need to remember that I was just doing this as a lazy method. It took no time in order for me to buy the team of the weeks every single week. And we also need to remember that that is still profit on a large scale because I've been buying loads of players. And this is on top of the market going down in value during the exact same time. Frankowski increased by 40%, but Mbappe has decreased by 40%. There's not many players that will increase during this time. Most will drop massively in value, as we've already seen. But team of the weeks, when you can buy them at their minimum just because of player anticipation, they do gradually increase. And it's nice to go and sell them. I've started to sell off my players now because I'm able to make my profit. I'm just going to sit on my coins until team of the season is officially here. But unfortunately, if you was looking to do this now, it's too late. We're just around the corner from team of the season and it's not enough time for these players to increase. So that's why it does only leave you with 2, maybe 2.5 options. Stack packs as many as you can within the time limit that we have, build up your coin balance as much as you can within the time limit that you have, and of course you can still sell your team, but you're not going to be making as much or as large of a return compared to what you were able to do a month, maybe even 2 months ago. If you do have any questions about anything, then please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.